Hello, good evening, and thank you for joining me tonight. It's Cole the Red going live to give my thoughts on the latest Manchester United transfer news and updates, and also a little update on the sale process as well. In that Qatar are still confident that they will be accepted by the Glazers, which is, I'm sure you know, to me is only a good thing. Glazers out 100%. So here we are, looking forward to that. It goes without saying, if you're here, you're watching, appreciate you. Please do hit a like on the like button, hit the subscribe button for the channel, drop a message in the chat or in the comments, let me know what you think. It all helps, and I always reply to all your messages, so thank you, do appreciate each and every one of you. Let's just jump straight in. So where, in terms of where we're at with the transfer stuff, so it seems like we're running out of options, especially in the striker department. It's something I'm concerned about. Yeah, concerned. I think that's the right, strong enough word. Yeah, I'm concerned about the striker options that are fast disappearing, I guess, that Erik Ten Hag wanted. So obviously Harry Kane seems to no longer be on the table. I mean, that was always going to be a tough one with Spurs and Daniel Levy, the way he operates. Osimhen looks like he's no longer on the table. There was an update from Fabrizio Romano earlier, who we all know is the transfer guru. He's based in Italy, obviously where Osimhen plays. So he's probably got the inside track on that. So realistically, unless someone comes in with silly money for Osimhen, 150 mil plus, is not going anywhere. Is what's been said. We've not got 150 mil to throw at one player, so it's not happening. We were also interested in Evan Ferguson, the young lad. It looks like he's not going to be coming to United, which basically leaves us with Højlund, who would be my favourite from what's left. I think Erik Ten Hag wanted a Højlund with a Kane or an Osimhen. So we need two strikers. I think that's what he wanted. Now we're looking at likes of Mawani, Højlund, Ramos. That's the sort of players we're looking at. Højlund I like. Even Mawani with a more senior striker with with an Osimhen or a Kane, I don't think it was a bad option. I'm a bit worried if it's a Højlund and a Mawani, or a Højlund and a Ramos, for example, if that's the choices. Because whilst I like both players, I feel like it's a lot to put onto or two youngsters coming in who are who may not hit the ground running, may take some time to adjust, may not adjust at all. We've all seen in the past certain players just do not adjust to life in the Premier League in the way that we as fans would want them to. It's a big worry for me that because of the inactivity, because of the uncertainty around the sale process, we can't go after the targets the manager wants. He doesn't know his budget. We've still got Murto and Arnold negotiating, which is a handicap straight away. Essentially, Erik Ten Hag has gone from the normal Man United manager thing of one arm tied behind his back when it comes to transfers, because of our awful recruitment team, to two hands tied behind his back now because of the owners and the sale process. So we need to get this sale going through as soon as possible, get the sale done, let Erik Ten Hag know what his budget is. We can go out, get his targets. Even if, Qatar come in and, they don't want to throw the money for Kane and Osimhen, fair enough, but at least get, two decent strikers in. I fully believe Erik Ten Hag is the sort of manager, the sort of coach who can develop and improve players. So I think whoever we get in, we're going to see him working with them to make them a better player than they already are. So I'm not too concerned. I just have that, that little concern that young players coming in from different leagues, just have to adapt to the Premier League and get up to scratch, up to standard, get up to pace. I think is the main thing. For those who don't know, Rasmus Højlund, he plays for Atalanta in Italy, Serie A. He's a left-footed striker, born in 2003, so he's a younger option. Obviously, only 20 years old. he probably is going to be sort of 50 mil-ish if we get him. We still need to sort out the goalkeeper situation, obviously. I think, again, that's causing some uncertainty because if De Gea does go, we're going to have to spend 50 mil on a goalkeeper, and that detracts from the budget overall. Kim Min-jae, we wanted him, but apparently we didn't know if we could even afford to pay his release clause. I mean, what is going on there? That's embarrassing. So he's going to go to Bayern Munich. We just don't act. We don't act quick enough or decisively enough. We tell players, oh, we like you, we want you, but we don't know if you might be our priority, you might not. And we're going to lose out. We're going to lose out on Kim Min-jae because Bayern Munich have come in and gone, we want you, here's the money, here's the contract, let's get it done. Oh, Man United, what do you... Well, we might want you, but we do like you, but we might not be... Oh, we don't know. Well, okay, I'll go to Bayern Munich then. Declan Rice, we want him, Arsenal want him, other teams might want him. Same sort of thing, isn't it? We're going to be, we're going to be there going, well, Declan Rice, we like you, we want you. Okay, well, Arsenal have put the money up and show me the contract. What are you offering? Well, you can just wait a bit longer so we can work out what we're doing, if we really actually can afford you and if we really want you, if you are a priority or not. Well, I'll just go to Arsenal. We're asking players to put their careers on hold on a if but maybe. We did it last summer with Akanji and he ended up going to Man City. We've done it for years now with the Glazers, with Woodward, then Arnold and Murta. We keep doing it. We keep asking players to wait and wait for us. And while they're waiting for us to make up our minds, they get a better offer. They get someone who's certain, we want you, here's the money, let's do it now. They're not being put on a hold. They're not being made to hold the line. They're just being given a concrete offer where they can go somewhere, play the football and crack on with it. Well, as a player, knowing that you're wanted and, right, let's do it now, surely that's what you want. So we're in this mess where we can't really move forward. We don't know what the budget is. We don't know what the goalkeeping situation is. We can't get our top striker targets. We can't get our top midfield target, who to me would be. I mean, I know we're linked with Mount, and we probably will get him from what I'm reading, what I'm sensing. I might be wrong, but that's my hunch. Is we will get Mount. But I don't think Mount's a top target. I think Mount's someone that Erik ten Hag likes. He can play that number 8 role, replace Christian Eriksen, and he can be the number 8 in the games where we're expected to have more possession, and when we're not playing the Man Cities, the Arsenals, and so on. But we need a Declan Rice, someone who can not only cover for Casemiro when he's injured or suspended, or just needs a rest through sheer amount of games we've played, but someone who can play alongside Casemiro at Anfield, at the Etihad, at the Emirates, to shore things up and give us that protection of that back line. I just don't think we've got a plan. We've got a plan. But we haven't got a plan. We're just making up as we go along, hoping for the best. We'll go for him. Well, let's go for him instead. Keeper might go. Well, let's look at keepers instead. Instead of Kim Min-jae, we won't spend 50 mil on him. We'll spend 50 mil on a keeper instead. But if the keeper stays, then we've got that 50 mil back. But Kim Min-jae's already gone. So then, what are we going to do? It's just a mess. Send in the clowns. It is an absolute joke how we run as a club. And it really, really just irritates me, frustrates me to the point where I've just had enough. I've just had enough of it, and you've probably sensed my frustration over my last few streams, my last few videos. I just want the Glazers gone. I want the Glazers gone. I want their staff, who they've put in place and given the purse strings to, gone. Once they're gone, we can crack on with actually becoming a decent team and progressing. But until they're gone, I just can't see a way forward. And the person you got to feel for, I think, is Erik ten Hag, because he's the one who has had a cracking season. He's overachieved in his first season, done better than anyone thought he would do, and now, is not being backed. He's not being supported in the transfer market. When other teams who are our rivals for top 4, the teams we're trying to catch in the Man Cities and the Arsenals, they're going out there, they're getting their business done, they're being backed, they're being, they're investing, they're improving. Liverpool are already, making signings to try and catch up on us. it's just an absolute shambles. I think even to the point where we can't get rid of players because Erik ten Hag, you might be looking going, well, we can get rid of him and him and him and him. 2 mil there, 10 mil there, 15 mil there, whatever. But am I going to get the money to replace them? Who knows? Who knows? Because we haven't got... I think we've proven as a club that we're not very good at selling our players over the last few years. We've proven that time and time again. So now it's a case of we're not going to get the money from selling these players that we would need to be able to replace them, which in itself causes a problem because if you let 3 or 4 players go, you've got to maintain some level of squad depth. So where's the money coming from to bring these extra players in? And again, it all hinges on the ownership, on the director of football, on the chief executive. It all hinges on them guys. Again, it comes back to the same people time after time after time. And they're not doing their job. And who puts them in charge? Who signs them off and, every year on their performance review and says you're doing a great job, carry on? The owners who hide them, who keep them in a job. So it all goes back to the same hierarchy. It all goes to the top, to the owners, to the Glazers. I'm sick of it. I'm sure any United fan watching is sick of it, and I'm pretty sure by now Erik ten Hag is sick of it. I'm really hoping that the news that's coming out that the Glazers are expected to still sell to Qatar. Qatar is still confident. They still think they've got the bid that's going to win it. I hope that is something that comes true, something that happens. We need, as a club, we need the investment. The ground's falling apart. The training ground's out of date. The playing squad needs investment. The debt needs clearing. We need the investment, and no other bid's offering that. People will say, human rights, sports washing. But what's the alternative? More the same. Well, if you're a Man United fan, you want the best for the club. What's the alternative? Because I don't see an alternative. If you can see one, drop a comment, let me know. That's the update for now. I'll give you an update again tomorrow and in terms of the latest that's going on. Hopefully we'll actually see some movement soon, but who knows. Mind you, the New York Stock Exchange has been closed today, some sort of bank holiday or whatever they call it in America, public holiday, whatever they call it. On Monday. So it reopens on Tuesday, which I think is sort of 2 after 2, something like that hour time in the afternoon. So maybe tomorrow afternoon we'll get something coming through. We'll start to get some sort of news happening. We'll see. Fingers crossed. But again, thanks for watching. Appreciate